What's happening, everybody? So I think it's time for another recovery video because it's that time of year. So I have been home from a big month-long Mexico trip for approximately 1 day. Today was going to be kind of my rest day before I fly out again tomorrow to pick up a broken down van that I had to leave in California, blah blah blah. But just had to log on to Facebook and see that there is a guy in need of help. He slid off the road. Apparently he's homeless. I shouldn't say homeless because he lives in a travel trailer. He's apparently 70 years old. Yeah, living out in the bush. He's got a 2-wheel drive, 1-ton truck that slid off the road. It's full of weight in the back and it's going to be brutal. So I don't 100% know if we can do it because I don't know what across the road looks like, etc. But Denny's gonna meet me over there and we're gonna see what we can do. Hopefully get it done today before I fly out tomorrow. Early November. It is not supposed to look like this, but yeah, this starts the recovery season with a bang, that's for sure. So getting a little fuel. Denny's about as excited for this one as me, which is about a 1.
You're all the way at 1, are you?
Yeah, out of 20. And then we head over there into the abyss. So here's where the pavement ends and the gravel starts. Good place to drop some air. Going down to probably about 8 PSI for now. See how that does, because I can still drive home on that. Parked beside some heavy equipment, especially the excavator that would make really short work of this. But yeah, here we go. So this is the kind of parking lot, unofficial parking lot, where some people have set up camp, and he's apparently a few K up the main. So far it's nice and icy. We'll see. Even if we get this guy out, I don't really know what he's going to do, because this is fairly steep downhill, and it's very icy, and he's got 2-wheel drive, so we'll have to see. I honestly don't know how he's made it this far. There's 6 or 8 inches of snow and it's just wet, plus 2 degrees, nasty puddles. Yeah. Alright, well, here it is. We've got it chained off on the top. Looks like there's a truck up above. I don't know if that's part of it, but I think this is actually exactly where we pulled a stolen F-150 out in the fall. So yeah, at least we're familiar with the area. It's a 1-ton, very heavy truck. Got a lift gate on the back, bunch of metal in the back. It's held up by a chain from sliding any further off, so that's good. Yeah, so apparently this guy went up to save those people, which they were able to get themselves out. Now they're short on dog food and human food and water and everything, so we're gonna try and sneak them through here so they can go down, hopefully. And then this, I don't know, we'll have to assess from that side, but it's usually not what you get from information from people.
Not good.
Yeah,
Not
heavy.
Good.
Okay, let's get them past. Denny is going to try and spot the blue truck past without them sliding into the truck or getting stuck or anything else.
I'm just coming back for electrical tape so he can repair the air compressor that he has because his tire's flat and his 4-wheel drive isn't working.
Things are going as they do so far.
Wow.
So what's the latest?
Insert pictures here. Inflating his tires with the smallest air compressor I've actually seen in my life, which is something. Ends cut off, cords going from the battery to that, jumper cables.
Yeah.
He had to put it together in front of me. He was assembling
Is
it.
the tire flat, or?
I don't know why the compressor was disassembled, but he had to reassemble it prior to, which is what the tape was for, prior to inflating with it. But yeah, flat. Yeah.
Well, I think he's only got two-wheel drive, so I can't imagine this is gonna go very well. It is sloped towards him, but if he gets a tire in the ditch, there goes the tire in the ditch, but he just hit the brakes for some reason, so he's probably stuck there. Alright, Denny's pushed him forward.
Yeah, I got him rolling in too low because he doesn't have forward, but at least this gets the gearing down.
There it comes. Doesn't have four, but he's got two low. So like Denny said, at least he can crawl like this and not spin the tires as much. Wow, he's passed. So I'm not sure that he has any brakes because he's using his e-brake to slow down. So anyways, at least he's out of our hair for the moment. I'm sure we'll find him stuck back down the road that way.
Oh my god.
So I don't think he has brakes because he's using his e-brake.
He doesn't have brakes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have four-wheel drive, so I got him into too low. It worked.
He's out of our hair for the moment,
He's now
but
out of
we're
our
going to
way.
be plucking him off the trail about 200 meters that away, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Should I hook up the safety again?
so now we got a truck with no guy because he's apparently back at the beginning of the trail, and I don't think he's 70 years old. Maybe it was his friend or something. But, we gotta find the guy. So, yeah. So this is what it looks like from the front. It's definitely worse than it looks. That's a steep edge, but there is a good anchor tree here and there. And I think if I pulled this way and Denny was to keep tension on the box going that way, it's doable, but another Jeep or vehicle pulling forwards would sure be good, because I guess that truck weighs around probably 9,000 to 10,000 pounds with all the crap on the back of it and the hydraulic lift gate. So at this point, I think we're gonna head back out the road we came in on, make sure the blue truck gets out, find the owner of this truck, and maybe find some service and call in an extra Jeep or vehicle or whatever with a winch to be able to help pull them forward, because two-wheel drive, it's basically going to be a dead pull. So Denny's just popping off his steering stabilizer. That is where Larry is living currently, so yeah, hopefully we can help him out. So the update is we're back, and we met Larry, and we have a third truck coming. So we're gonna get rigged up in front, wait for the Suburban to get here. He's gonna hook on behind here to keep the back end up, and it'll make it a lot easier. On jobs like this with heavy ass trucks, I'm less and less eager to hook up and hurt our equipment. It's really hard on the winches, and yeah, it is free, so not making any money to make up for things getting broken or hurt. So if there's someone willing to help, then we will take that help and live to rescue another day. We have a quasi plan. Denny's currently going across the road to anchor to a tree back in there, and then we're going to snatch block off a tree that's in there so that it pulls the truck onto the road more. I'm going to tie off to this tree and be pulling more straight up the road, so he can kind of control how much it pulls on the road, and I can get a good solid pull straight. And yeah, that's the theory. For Phil, which is the guy joining us, we're gonna hook to the back of the frame, go up there to a tree, and he's gonna sit back here in his very heavy Suburban, and hopefully get the back end up this way, as well as helping pull forward a little bit. So this is the part that takes a long time. Denny's anchored there, currently running his winch up, but it's good to take time here because it'll pay off if it works the first time. So he's going deep into the bush there to hook up the snatch block to a tree, and then we'll move on to me. And Phil's here, so that's good. Denny's all set. He's got his snugged up. I'm gonna sneak under his winch line with a snatch block to the front. Phil's getting set up down there. Should be good to go soon. Denny and I should be ready to rock here. Tighten up my strap. His is tight, and then we'll just need Phil. nice. Danny's hooked up, I'm hooked up, Phil is now hooked up. He's just got to put some tension on, and I hope this works first time because I don't really want to do it again. So I want you to be controlling it from in between my V and right beside your line. And you can actually sit on my line and straddle it if you want. Larry is here, the owner of the truck, so he's gonna hop in. Unfortunately, it's two-wheel drive and it is a standard, so that's gonna make it difficult for him to be able to drive out, but that's what we're working with. Now we just gotta get him in the truck through this maze. Okay. Ready for some pull? Okay, well, he's up. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough hands for that because I had to reverse at the same time, but we got him up. Now we just need to pull him up the road a little bit, get his back end over, and hopefully he can back around the corner with the two tires in that upper ditch. There's a little rut there. Now we're just de-rigging. I'm going to spin around and hook onto him with a kinetic rope and pull him back up that way up the trail. There's a little turnaround a couple hundred meters up, and then that way he's facing the right direction to go around this corner and we can take it slow. Turn left a bit. Wheel left. Turn left a bit. Our way. Right there. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Right, so Larry is unhooked. He is going to try and go on his own. At least he's taking it nice and cool. It's harder to get in trouble when you go slow. So this is the turnaround spot. He's having a bit of a time in two-wheel drive, just to be expected. Open diffs, dualies, bunch of PSI, heavy truck. Yeah. Well, he got stuck for a minute, but got himself unstuck, so he's actually not a terrible driver. Ooh, risky, but it paid off. There you go, Larry. Alright, Larry's turned around and he is on a mission. Hopefully not a mission to slide back into the same spot. Nice and easy, Larry. Well, he made it past with a little bit of skill, a little bit of luck. So that's the spot he was in. Doesn't look as steep as it is, but it's not great. So we're heading out. And we are up to safety. Just a couple nasty potholes left, and she's home. Oof, ouch. Not a lot of suspension travel on Larry's dump truck. Home sweet home. Happy ending. Well guys, that's another one done successfully. Got it out the first time because we took the time to just rig it properly, and yeah, it's much better than making the situation a lot worse and having to rig a few different times. So this one was super last minute, just shot it on the iPhone, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways, and we'll see you next time.